welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into this video. So today, it is day 3 of our Christmas nail set marathon. I'm posting a video every day of this week leading up to Christmas. Here are the nails we did in the last video in day 2. We tested out a cheap polygel kit from Amazon. But today we are doing a nail set that I am really hoping is gonna turn out good because I love this thing. I just love this for the holidays. It is something that just reminds me of comfort. So today we are doing peppermint hot chocolate nails. Now I couldn't really find much inspiration for this specific combination of nails. I've seen hot chocolate nails. Obviously we've been seeing a lot of peppermint candy cane nails, but I haven't seen many peppermint hot chocolate nails. And that's why I want to do that, because peppermint hot chocolate is so delicious, first of all, and it's just so cozy. I love it. So here's the nail inspiration. I drew it up and here is what I came up with. I think it looks so cute as the drawing, but can we pull it off in real life? Like, can we make this real? Can we put this on my nails, please? And here are some of the actual nail inspiration that I found. Just taking little elements from each and adding it all together. I definitely do think we have our work cut out for us today with this nail set. There's a lot of 3D elements going on. Currently starting at 3:35 p.m. and I need to be done with these by 8 at the latest. So that's like 4.5 hours. Can we do it? I really hope so. I really hope so. Yeah, I do have a time limit for these. And that is why we're going to be doing Gel X nails for this video. I'm hoping it'll be a little faster. All right, enough chatting. Let's get started on these peppermint hot chocolate Gel X nails. First of all, let's pop off this old nail set. Goodbye, cheap polygel peppermint nail set. I wouldn't really classify this one as completely peppermint. Like, I definitely could have gone crazier with a peppermint nail set. This was more so just a design to test out the polygels. So if you do see another actual peppermint nail set, that is because it's gonna be a crazy one. Alright, there we go. Nails are popped off. They're a little crusty looking. I'm gonna skip over nail prep and I'm just gonna add on a peel off base coat with a cool transition. Just like that, peel off base coat is on. Don't you just wish life was like that? Transitions in real life. So since we're doing Gel X nails, we're gonna be using some full cover tips. I have these ones, which I get them off of Shein and Amazon. It's kind of like if I need it right now or if I can wait for them. So let's go ahead and size these out. How long should we do these? To me, like, I want them pretty long, but time-wise, that probably wouldn't be smart. Getting stuck to my peel off base coat. Don't peel it up, please. So I'm gonna use my UV flashlight, which is stuck to a stand. It's actually so dirty, I need to clean this. Like, I just noticed that. And to glue these on, I'm using base coat. I know typically people don't use base coat for Gel X, but I feel like it works fine for me. I know I do a peel off base coat and stuff and I don't actually wear them, but the one time in the past that I did do this and actually wore them, the base coat worked just fine. I don't know. For me, I think it's okay. Oh my gosh, and I'm just gonna get curing them on. Not even gonna shape them. Like, what am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna fix up these cuticle areas because I'm trying to make them match my natural nail. The one thing about shaping these cuticle areas that annoys me is when you file it and it, you know, the little shreds of the nail tip, you gotta like file that off too. That just annoys me. Like, I hate doing that part. Okay, that looks like it's gonna fit much better. I like these full cover tips a lot because they, for the most part, really fit my nails good. So I don't have to do too much. Okay, now we can get gluing these on. So with doing Gel X, sometimes filling this nail tip can take a little bit of trial and error. Like, you have to test out how much is enough. And it might take a couple of attempts at first, but like once you keep going, you get the hang of it. Oopsie. Forgot to turn on the light. Also, it's best to have a cleanup brush and some isopropyl alcohol to clean up when you make a mistake. Anyways, that would have been a good amount, but I didn't turn on the light, so I couldn't cure it. Redoing this, attempt number 2. Turn on the lamp this time. these be straight? I didn't really check. Okay, that looks pretty straight. I will say I usually do tend to get these gaps on the sides, and I don't know if it's because I'm using base coat or if it's because of my nail shape and the nail tip shape. But yeah, that happens to me pretty much every time. What I do is just take a nail art brush and fill in the gaps. Sometimes though, I do just leave it. I'm gonna be real. Like if it's not too noticeable. All right, and then I'm gonna cure that in my nail lamp for a good 30 seconds. All right, moving on, let's do the rest of these nails. So my pointer finger is more curved than my other nails, so I put extra in here. That way it could fill the gaps better. Oh yeah, it is not filling the tip of my nail. That's just not happening. Yeah, as you can see. But it's like my nail is super long under there, so I don't even blame it. Why do these look so skinny? Like they look not as square as I remember. I think the pointer finger is crooked too. Oh dear. We're gonna continue. Don't look too hard. I think this pointer finger is just built weird. Or I really did glue it on super crooked. Can you tell? Can you tell? Alright, I'm gonna give these a full cure in my nail lamp. Alright, there we go. We've got the base of these nails on. Now I'm gonna trim these down just a little bit. Let me look at my inspiration. I don't want these to be too long. Like, I want them long, but not too long because of all the elements that I need to make for this. So if they're just a little shorter, we don't have to make as much. I don't know if I'm crazy. Maybe it's like the optical illusion of my long nails under there, but these just don't look the same. I don't know, they don't look as square. Oh wellsies, we're gonna keep going with them. That was a new box, and I don't know if I got that one from Amazon or Shein. I probably got it from Amazon, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna get into a little bit of shaping, just a little. This is mainly focusing on the cuticle areas. I wanna make them as flush as I can, as seamless as I can, but I don't have any acetone. And 100% acetone is definitely, I think, such a good way to make these look really seamless. Like you just rub the acetone into the cuticle area and it just melts the nail tip and makes it look really good. But I don't have any left. I let my mom borrow it a while ago and that was that on that. Like it's never coming back, actually. I don't know where it is. I don't know where she put it. She never returned it. So I'm just gonna try my best to file them to make them as seamless as I can using different nail drill bits and whatever I can think of. Should we try our new standing bands that I got from Shein? These are 240 grit, super fine grit apparently. Let's see if it'll be any good. So I'm gonna work this around the cuticle areas. Okay, it feels decent. It is leaving like pink dust behind, but I guess that, like, what do we expect? It's pink. Like I said, just using random drill bits. Okay, so I think that is as seamless as I'm gonna get them. This would be the time to add on the acetone and like rub that in to the cuticle area. Like just taking a brush that you don't care about and rubbing that in. And that'll really make it look seamless. But this nail drill bit seemed to have done the job enough. Like I definitely wish I had acetone. I still think that's pretty okay. So we're gonna pause on the shaping. Let me put on my UV glove. Next step, we're going to add on the gel polish. So we're gonna do the bases of the nails. And then after I do that, I like to go back in and actually shape them because sometimes the gel polish can make them look lumpy and not as crisp. So I like to shape them after I put on the gel polish. I'm just gonna buff them a little bit. That way the gel polish has something to grip to. And that's why I'm not too worried about the tips of the nails right now because I am gonna straighten those out after. So these nails are going to be alternating. I don't really know which brown color to use. Like, which one gives more hot chocolate? That one? That one. Oh dear. This one's definitely on the warmer side and this one's more on the cool tone brown. Oh, I don't know. This one definitely... I don't think this one. I think that one's just too orangey. Yeah. Okay, this darker brown is gonna come in later. That's like the chocolate drizzle. But for the hot chocolate aspect, I'm gonna use this color from Macart called Brownie. And we also are doing some French tips. I'm using this color from Model 1s. It's just a basic nude shade, I think, that hopefully will go with my skin tone well. Okay, let's start painting these nails. I'm just gonna try and do these. Oh yeah, that's a good color. That's a good hot chocolatey color. Like, just imagine hot chocolate. I'm painting chocolate on my nails. Actually, this is so perfect. I'm gonna try and do these in one coat. That way I don't make them too thick. Super gentle around the cuticle area. I don't know if you can tell, but at the tip of the nail, the gel polish kind of pools right there, and that annoys me so badly. I don't really know how to fix it. It's like, yeah, I can try and take off the excess, but it just kind of keeps doing that. And that is another reason why I like to shape the nails after I put on the gel polish. Like, when I shape the sides, like, usually that effect goes away. Anyways, gonna cure that. This brown is the perfect brown. It just looks so hot chocolatey. Okay, and then the middle finger and pinky nail are also gonna be full nails of this brown gel polish. Alright, and now for the other two nails, we're doing French tips. So I'm going to paint a layer of the nude gel polish first. That's like, yeah, that's a good color, I guess. Okay, bases of the nails done. Well, kind of. Let's do the French tips. They're not going to be deep French tips because I am doing like the 3D whipped cream thing, and I don't think it would look right if they were too deep. So we're gonna start them maybe like here. Okay, let's wipe off all this tacky layer from the gel polish. Let's go back to a little shaping. All I'm doing is really straightening out the tip of the nail. I don't think the sides really need anything because they're already like really skinny. Like, I don't know, how have they always been this skinny? Anyways, let's fix up the tips. Okay, now that the bases of these nails are done, we're gonna get into all the 3D nail art. We've got a lot to do, so I'm gonna get started on what I think might be the hardest one, which is the literal cup of hot chocolate. I'm scared. So I'm gonna take some clear builder gel, sculpting gel, whatever. I call it both. I call it sculpting gel because builder gel, to me, is categorized as like the thick gel that you put on your nail, you know, like the thicker build. Yeah, this is, to me, is just, I call it sculpting gel, just for less confusion. So I'm gonna use clear. We're gonna make this hot chocolate mug. Oh my gosh, what happened to this thing? It's like hard. What? Wait. It's like hard. Like, did I cure this on accident? I just need a glob of this, please. That should be good. This one likes to stick to my glove. I'm only using it though because I'm not really going to be using my gloves to shape it, I don't think. All right, it doesn't matter if it is not really clear. It needs to be somewhat clear. Okay, just gonna roll this out a little bit, make it into a cylinder shape, flatten it to a nice mug shape. Bottom is a little bit flatter, corners are rounded. I might add this back because I think I want it thicker. Okay, does that look like the beginnings of a mug, right? Might be big, but oh well. I'm gonna cure this first piece. And now I'm gonna make the little handle. So I'm just rolling out a piece. And how are we gonna do this? Oh, okay, that's not bad. Oh, let me blend the handle in a bit better. Okay, I'm gonna cure that. All right, there is our little mug. I'm gonna take this dark brown and I'm just gonna paint this mug right now before we do the whipped cream part. Oh, this brown is like see-through. Oh dear, I didn't realize it was gonna be that sheer. Hold up. Okay, I got this dark brown instead. It's not really like, I don't know, it's not really the dark brown. Not really the dark brown I want. I want a really dark brown. Maybe if I do a couple coats of this dark brown. Because like this is what I want. Like that's how dark I want it to be. Okay, coffee mug is done. Now we're gonna make the whipped cream on top. So I'm gonna take some of this white builder gel. So how I'm thinking of making this whipped cream. Rolling out 3 strips. First off, this first layer, stick it on there. Also, these silicone tools are really good to have when you're sculpting things. I'll try and remember to link them in the description, but these literally are perfect for the sculpting gel. Okay, I put the whipped cream on. I added one more layer to it just to make it a little better. And I feel like that looks good. Now we're gonna make the tiny little peppermint and candy cane that stick out from the whipped cream. So these are gonna be like minuscule, like minuscule. Okay, that for the peppermint, and then for the candy cane, just gonna roll out a little piece and then bend one of the ends. Okay, this candy cane is half sticking out, so it is gonna be short looking. Okay, I'm gonna cure those 2 pieces. Okay, we're gonna need some white gel polish and also some red gel polish. Okay, I'm gonna paint the whipped cream first. This brush, what is happening? Okay, and I feel like the coat not being very even kind of gives it some dimension. And then I'm going to paint the tiny little peppermint disc and also the candy cane. Oh gosh, we are really crafting here, guys. Okay, and I know this brush is so long, but it's the thinnest one I get. Like all my other brushes are pretty much frayed. I'm gonna paint on the tiny little details. Oh goodness. I'm redoing that. I'm redoing that. Oh gosh. It's so minuscule. Why is it? Why am I doing this? Like, why am I obsessing over this? Alright, that's good. You get the point. The minuscule peppermint. Now let's do the stripes on the candy cane. How do you make stripes on a candy cane? right, that'll do. Now, please, okay, don't fly away, candy cane. With some rhinestone glue, I'm gonna stick these on to the whipped cream. Oh my gosh, peppermint hot chocolate mug. Oh, that's so cute. Yes, yes. A mug of hot chocolate. Maybe I don't like this dark brown color. Do I? Is it fine? What do we think? Blends in too much with the background. All right, this brown looks more delicious. I'm gonna change it. Maybe I should have used this brown as the base. Okay, let's do the thumbnail now that we got the 3D hot chocolate mug all done. I changed the color on the brown. I think I like this brown way better. Yeah, well, I feel like it just blends in too much. And I think it's just because of the base color. Oh well, I don't think it's that bad. I think this color is definitely better than the first dark brown. So for the base, I'm using some of these stickers here. Oh yeah, that is cute. Yes, look at that. That's so cute. I have these stickers. Like, should I add something on the front of the mug? I feel like I should. It's a little blank right in the middle there. Maybe like one of these dotted hearts or these cursive words. Ooh, I don't know. I like it all. I actually do. I just don't know what to choose. I have these ones that said Merry Christmas on it. That might be the way to go. I might have other stickers. Yes. I think I want to do, okay, either this, Merry Christmas. This one might be just too long for the mug. Okay, I like this one. Oh, this is coming together. Yes, yes. Look at that hot chocolate mug. That was the perfect finishing touch right there. Now let's do the rest of these nails. So let's make the whipped cream outlines for the French tips. I'm using this mold here. Kind of fits my French tip pretty well. I'm just not gonna do these like end pieces, and I might have to add extras because I don't think it's gonna fit. Using some white gel polish, I'm gonna fill in these molds. Wait, I was kind of also thinking like, could I mix white gel polish with rhinestone glue and would that be better? Or is it gonna be clear? Like it's gonna look clear and not opaque. Okay, I need to work a little faster. Simultaneously, while I'm doing the whipped cream, I'm gonna make the marshmallows. So we need to make about 6 marshmallows, and I'm hoping they're not gonna be too hard. Like I'm just making like stubby cylinders. For the pointer finger, I want to make bigger, like jumbo marshmallows. Okay, I'm just gonna have to manipulate the shape of it so that it fits my French tip better. But yeah, that worked. Okay, so the rhinestone glue works. Ooh, these marshmallows look so cute. I kind of put a thick layer of the white so that way it would smooth out the edges and just make it look really marshmallowy. Okay, I have to make a couple more whipped cream stuff. We need to make like 5 globs of this big whipped cream here. That's gotta be 1 by 1, those globs of whipped cream, because I only have 1 mold for that. I'm gonna pop these marshmallows off. Okay, let's get adding on some of this stuff. Okay, so my next thing is adding on crushed peppermint. I don't really know how I want to do this. Okay, let me think for a second. Okay, so I made some crushed peppermint pieces, and how I did it, I'm taking this Rhinestone Glue white gel mixture. It really doesn't matter, just as long as it's slightly thick. And then I'm just painting some red stripes over this. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's getting chopped up. Okay, hopefully that's enough pieces. Is that good enough? You get the idea, right? Those look like marshmallows, yes! I went ahead and added on the chocolate drizzle. And then on top of that, I added some crushed peppermint pieces. And now I'm doing the white chocolate drizzle, I guess. I'm calling it white chocolate drizzle on the tip of this nail. I struggle so much with making like curved nail art. It's so hard. I was going back between all of my brushes trying to figure it out. And then for the pinky nail, I was making some extra tiny bits of peppermint and candy cane pieces. But on the middle finger, I'm doing a huge charm nail. So I used peppermint and candy cane charms that were pre-made, and then also some chocolate charms that were so cute. So I filled this nail with all of those and added my little whipped cream dollops. I did have a missing corner on that middle finger, and I made a few attempts at a peppermint, and it took me like 3 tries to get the right size. Like I moved on to the pinky nail, added on all the little marshmallows, more whipped cream, and then those candy cane pieces. And then finally I made the correct size peppermint to go in that little corner. And then on the pointer finger I thought about adding these peppermint stickers, but they just kind of looked a little underwhelming compared to everything else. Do we like that? I kind of like that. Or do we like it blank? I can't tell if I like it plain or if I like that. I mean, yeah, this is very maximalist, so I kind of do like it. I think I'm just gonna do it. I like it. I made that tiny peppermint for this spot here, but it was just way too big, so we're not gonna let it go to waste. Let's use some Mochi gel top coat. I'm gonna try my best to top coat all of this. Okay, we are done with the nail art and top coating. I don't know if I said anything about top coating. Might have been too in the zone. But wow. Wow. Alright, let's not admire them too much yet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's happening here? We're gonna add on some cuticle oil. And here are how the nails turned out. Let me know what you guys think of this nail set in the comments. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, this is completing day 3 of our Christmas nail set marathon. We did some peppermint hot chocolate Gel X nails today. And oh my god, like they actually turned out way better than I expected. Look at that mug. Look at the mug. Is it a little derpy? Yes. But I still think it's cute and you get the idea. Wow, peppermint hot chocolate nails. They first of all look delicious. Second of all, I love how much stuff is going on. Like, it's very maximalist. We've got so many things and I really love that look. I feel better because the Gel X nail tips, I don't know, they were looking really, really thin and kind of skinny and I do not like that. So with all of these nail charms on it, it kind of thickens them up, makes them have more dimension. Looks way better to me. Okay, let me give you guys a proper nail tour. First off, the thumbnail. This one is the 3D hot chocolate mug with little peppermint sticking out of the whipped cream. And then for the background, I just used those. They're supposed to be, I think, wind, like with the snowflakes, but they kind of just reminded me of like that swirl thing they do in like lattes. I don't know. It just matched. I feel like it went well. They also glow in the dark, but I don't think we really care about, like that wasn't why I was using them. Next, the pointer finger. This one has the whipped cream outline on the French tip, crushed peppermint or crushed candy cane bits. We've got 2 big peppermints there near the cuticle area and then 2 mega marshmallows. This one is so delicious. I love this pointer finger. The crushed peppermint, guys. I actually can't believe like I actually managed to do that. I didn't really know what I was gonna do for that, but I think the method I used was pretty good. They do look like peppermint shards. Middle finger, this one is a full nail with chocolate bars and candy canes and whipped cream dollops. The whipped cream mold really came in handy here. Like, look at how nice those whipped creams look. Ring finger, this one once again has the whipped cream outline. This one has some fudge dripping with crushed peppermints and also like a white chocolate drizzle on the French tip. Are we gonna say it's white chocolate drizzle? I think so. And then on the pinky nail, this one is a full hot chocolate nail. Like, imagine you're looking into a hot chocolate right now. Marshmallows, whipped cream, candy canes, peppermint pieces, you know? The marshmallows are so cute and actually very easy to make. I'm so happy with these. I finished them at 8:30. These took me 5 hours. It's worth it for what I came out with. Don't you agree? And I'm glad I did Gel X today because it definitely helped me with timing, or else I would have probably been here for more like 7 hours. But I think we managed to make the Gel X look just as good as Polygel. And of course, honestly, the main point here is all of the nail charms we made. Here's a little bit of a close-up. Can we just have a moment to enjoy these? Wow, I love these guys. I'm so happy with how they turned out, and this was a freestyle. This was a freestyle. Obviously, I did have some inspiration that I found. For the most part, came up with this all from my noggin. Oh, I'm proud of myself. Yes, I love it. Oh my gosh, what kind of... Who was that? These look so delicious. What is up with me making delicious looking nails? First the tree cakes and now peppermint hot chocolate. Guys, please let me know your thoughts on these in the comments. I love them so much. I hope you guys do too. If you wanted some peppermint hot chocolate nail inspiration, I hope this could help. But that is gonna go ahead and be it for day 3 of our nail marathon. My editor and I are working hard here, guys. But I'm having a lot of fun, actually. We're doing nail sets that I'm really loving and something different that I've really never done before. But that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!